Wait 1 minute. Well, I ain't do this on this channel, so I want to give y'all a little inspiration.
First title fight is a big moment in your life and career. Do you feel anything different? This isn't just a regular fight anymore.
My biggest fear for a while was dying without knowing how good I truly was, without knowing my true potential. And now I get to answer that question.
Wow.
I'm gonna be honest, I'm more dangerous in this fight than I've ever been. Cause there is no losing for me, bro. There is no losing in this fight for me. Because at the end of the day, I get the answer. Either I was good enough or I wasn't. That's all I ever wanted. Time I stepped in. To just know.
Man, you're giving me chills. That's incredible stuff.
All I ever wanted was to answer that question. And January 21st it'll be answered.
Yo, shout out to everybody. I just want to give y'all inspiration a little bit because that's all we want in life. Everybody want to just give y'all, and you just want to know at the end of the day, did you give life y'all, and was you good enough at whatever you wanted to do? And that's all we want to know. So I want to give y'all a little inspiration. By the way, this is Casual Conversations featuring me and Tori. And how this show gonna go is I'm gonna pick two topics that probably don't have to be long, but me and Tori just randomly start conversation about anything. So that's why it's called Casual Conversation.
Random rambling could happen at any point in time.
Yeah, so this show is specifically made for that because we do it anyway. But
big facts.
So this show is made for that. So if you hear something off topic, don't be mad. I told you.
Just go with it.
You know what I'm saying? So we picked two topics that ain't gonna take long that me and Tori interested in. Two topics that usually we don't cover on the bigger show. And the first one we're gonna talk about is the one that everybody wanna talk about. Big act versus fake act. And where this comes from is Flakko is he's a admirer of DJ Akademiks.
He's X's son. We got to be literal with this. He is X's son, if not biologically, definitely done picked up some chat nigga traits. So
Akademiks told us a lot last night that you are my son. I created you, and I can destroy you.
But Flakko acknowledges, and that's why it's got to suck for Flakko, because he acknowledges all of this beforehand. Like, you can check the record, folks. Flakko has admitted to being a DJ Akademiks clone multiple times.
Yeah. So
he takes pride in it.
But what this comes from? You might say, why would Act
this
go
might
after
be
one
Flakko's
of his...
biggest? This might be Flakko's biggest fear. Sorry to cut you off, but this might be Flakko's biggest fear: Akademiks coming after him. Or maybe this is part of Flakko's plan, and he's finna pull the blow up on us.
I don't know how I don't Tori reaching like everybody does. People reaching like
to help.
Yo, people reaching like they reach. Tori out here reaching like they reach for Kanye. They be. I'm talking about.
Hey,
all the way around.
He's a no jumper correspondent. I fuck with the platform, yo.
But where this come from? Because y'all might be wondering, why would Akademiks hate Flakko? Flakko had a person on his podcast named Santa Center, exposed by Destiny as a scammer, who is also on the podcast.
Blue hair Destiny.
Yeah. Now he wasn't as angry, so he just had a regular conversation.
Yeah.
Blue hair Destiny is the most angry person I've ever seen. I'm kind of here for it.
Yeah, it's kind of fire. I can't lie.
He's a little bit racist more, but
that's okay. It's still entertaining.
This is more entertaining. He just goes off. He even interviewed, I don't know, like I said, it's a casual conversation, so if we off topic, you just worry. He interviewed the kid that did the rabbi thing.
Yeah.
And he was so annoyed that whole interview. He's like, then the kid like, are you paid by George Soros? He's like, yeah, man, I can't talk about it. I'm paid by George Soros. I'm like, normally he'll engage with it and just try to be funny and make funny. Like, then he was just being a jerk to the kid. It was still funny because the kid never gave up, no matter how much Disney was a jerk to him.
He stayed the course. He stayed the course wholeheartedly.
He's like, okay, you agree with me. We don't have much of a conversation, but as long as you know you are George Soros's, you are owned by George Soros, and I'm like,
he really didn't. He didn't really. Did they even really talk about our reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton that much? I don't feel like they did.
He just wanted him to know that they created a train law that trains can't go over 300 miles per hour, and Destiny like, there is no law such as that. He said, and then he said, it is a law, and you have to, and you gotta prove that they didn't do it. And he like, you can't prove a negative. And he like, well then, yes you can. He like, and Destiny said, you cannot go to a person's house and say you killed that person, prove where you was that day, and then like, I was at my house. How do you know how prove you was at your house? He was like,
I mean, I'm here right now.
Was you there Tuesday? Yes, I was there Tuesday. Prove it. Hopefully,
I really went into it hoping that our Reformed Orthodox rabbi would be mentioned a lot more than he was. I can't even lie.
He did, but like I said, but back to Saint Center. He hates academics. He did a clout form thing he usually do when he just like ridicule random people.
I was going to say I don't know nothing about this nigga outside of the fact that he hates academics.
He hates anybody on because he randomly makes random videos about anyone and just
he's just one of them niggas that's offended for no reason.
He ain't even offended. He just like he's a fraud. I can prove I'm smarter than him. That's what he did with Disney.
Oh.
Yo, that interview with him and Disney was the wildest. I'm like, I have never seen such bad faith conversation in my life. He like, Disney?
Isn't that when didn't Destiny have him come? Didn't he go on his stream? Like, didn't Destiny go on his stream when they did that shit?
And the whole NFT thing. He was like,
yeah.
He said,
that shit was kind of okay. So I guess I did. I guess I have heard of this guy before the academic shit, but only because of the Destiny shit.
Yo, that was so bad faith, Tori. That man literally said straight up, he said, hey, aren't you a college failure who dropped out of school because you couldn't get it?
The hostility that came right off the gate was the hostility you would expect from a man with home field advantage. Yo, he was like, thank God I had this nigga come over here, because if I'd have went on his channel, this would have been crazy for me. Could you imagine? Because Destiny's chat still ended up filtering in before it was all said and done.
That chat was calling them. They was spamming. What's the NFT? Destiny got he probably got one of the most dedicated fan base. His is more dedicated than Academics, and Academics got a very dedicated fan base.
You got to think Destiny's fan base persisted on after he was banned off of Twitch.
Yo, they be in bigger streamers thing, just like getting on Twitter, just rating people stuff. And they're like, we don't want to deal with it, even though our fan base is bigger, but ours got like a lot of regular people who got lives.
Destiny's fan base might not be the biggest, but them niggas is hard workers.
They are.
They are capping for their community, for real.
But yeah, they was deep enough. But I told the first thing he said, hey, so Steven is your name. You went to this school. I forgot what school. And you're a failure because you dropped out because you couldn't cut it. Because you went to school for music. And I was like, what? And then you left your child and because you didn't love him. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I was like, damn, this is really hostile, bro. Like, the hostility coming into this conversation was next level.
Yo,
but Destiny handles it well, though. I think like I think he's so used to he's accepted the live stream fails economy that is the internet. So
yeah, so but I'm just giving y'all a little background on how Satan Center interacts stuff. Even though he kind of can say he proven right after Disney blue hair comments, and he gonna try to brag about that. Probably gonna make a video on it and try to get some more clout off of it, and then probably try to get y'all to a crypto scam he got going on for $2,000. Shout out to him for that.
Damn, not the crypto scam in 2022. That's crazy. Does he at least have a fake Ronaldo?
Shouldn't it be hard to crypto scam after they lost billions of dollars and the other one is now getting Binance is getting? Hey, listen, leave Binance alone, y'all.
Look at SBF. Look at SBF and FTX, bro.
Yeah,
they finally arrested SBF too. That's wild. I mean, he was only going on multiple podcasts and admitting to a crime, but that's besides the point.
He'll get mad once he admit it.
Yeah, bro. So and they caught that nigga. They said they caught that nigga in the Bahamas. He had y'all niggas crypto money, was living it up with big booty bitches with fucking drinking goddamn tropical drinks and shit, pina coladas and shit. Fucking while you niggas is over here crying. It's crazy. And then you got the whole media just sucking this nigga's dick like. Bruh. How is this nigga altruistically just robbing niggas? That's what they're trying to say. Oh, he's a pillar of altruism, and that was his downfall. No, the nigga was a fucking scammer. What do you mean?
Yo, and he like a kid, so they all like he a kid that probably don't even know what he's doing, and he's like when they told me, when I looked at their report and they said he was playing League of Legends during the business meeting, like, oh my god, he's so smart, he can do both. I'm like, what is going on? His daddy must be somebody. His daddy got to be somebody y'all can't offend. I know I know his daddy kind of famous. His daddy got to have some more money, some more stuff that we don't know about. Because ain't no way, man, sitting in a meeting talking about playing League of Legends while I'm talking to him, and I'm gonna be like, "Oh, you're so smart." No, I'm like, you don't get.
I don't see how you can take that serious. This nigga's playing with billions of people's dollars and probably running some trash main for a league. Let's not go there.
$300 million. We're gonna give you that for being able to play league and talk to us. I'm like, no, I'm finna fight you because you need to get out of my office.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The media, like, we got this nigga chalked up to a fucking hero.
I don't know what's going on. He's getting arrested apparently, so that's a good thing.
He did get arrested.
So shout out to that. The government doing their job, unlike the FTC. By the
that
way,
was too much money.
Like I told y'all beforehand, I'm not gonna warn y'all no more. This is my only week one of y'all. This is my only week one of y'all. Y'all see how off this conversation again. We on crypto. This is what this show is.
Hey, I was about to say we gave a fair warning before we started this show that it could get off topic very easily, and it has.
Yeah,
we're on brand.
We skipping all of the crypto. But yeah, but all of it still leads to Satan Center.
We can tie it all back to Satan Center and hating on DJ Akademiks.
Yeah, he is a crypto scammer. So that's just to give y'all a little bit of insight on who he is, by the way. But he was on the show dissing DJ Akademiks, and Flakko was just doing what Flakko does, which he doesn't. This is why Tori know I've been on Flakko. Flakko is the most interesting dumb person I've ever seen in my life, and I've been saying that for like the last 3 weeks. I've been telling Tori, I'm like, this is the most interesting dumb person. But he done got so dumb that he's actually losing viewers now because people starting to like, okay, I'm getting annoyed about how stupid you are.
Yep, it's finally starting to backfire a little bit.
Like, after a while,
downfall might have been him taking himself off the Monday show, or ending the Monday show.
You can be stupid, but you can't be sensitive and stupid.
But I mean, if we're gonna be honest, everyone already hit the nail on the head. Like after Almighty Suspect beat up Kelpie, Flakko was just scared. Flakko couldn't do a show with a nigga that might haul off and punch him at some point in time. That would be crazy. Flacco's not that nigga, and but I don't even think it would get there with Suspect and fucking.
He'll just agree with everything he say. Every time he get mad, he'll just start agreeing.
I was gonna say, I honestly low key like the dynamic of Suspect, Gina, and Flakko. I'm not even being funny. I thought that it worked.
I actually loved it too, but when he lost it, I kind of stopped caring. Why? Because he started trying to get people that wouldn't roast him. So I'm like, okay,
yeah. And like Bobby Lamb still tried to roast him, but Bobby Lamb's like a part-timer at best. Yeah, that's because Bobby Lamb's used to like almost the DJ Akademiks style videos where you're not talking to actual people, you're not having a conversation, you're just talking at the camera. So
shout out to Unico, part of our random conversation. He's here today. He's part of our random conversation. We can't hear you. I think you're muted.
You might be muted, Joe.
Yeah.
No, I should probably use a microphone. Okay,
oh yeah, the mic that would work too. Right now we talking about a guy from No Jumper named Flakko. He interviewed a guy named Satan Center, and then he dissed Akademiks. And Flakko is like a chat nigga, and Ak was upset and hurt.
He is chat nigga personified, bro.
So Ak yelled for about 2.
He's Akademiks' son for real. And
Akademiks yelled for an hour that you are my son. I made you, and I can destroy you. And then he dissed Adam. And it's like your boss don't want it with me. I'll diss everybody except for the 3 gangster dudes on y'all show.
I was about to say, except for the 2 gangbangers and the ex-pimp, I want smoke with everybody. I was like, that was very Akademiks of you, Akademiks.
Phone, I don't like you, none of y'all.
Damn, and I hate that because
we already had a promo.
Free promo for House Phone, yo. Go check out Voicemails 3. That shit actually is kind of fire. Right?
So that's the story we talking about. Insane Center is a scammer. We talked about crypto, and like I said, casual conversation. This is gonna just be a random show that we randomly talk about random stuff. So that's
But
let's catch you up on
Akademiks is going kind of wild, but he's been mad salty since he found out how much money Adam makes in a month. Akademiks was like, "You make how much?" Like, but you got to think, once you add in the porn and plug talk and all the different revenues, $1.2 to $2 million a month ain't a crazy figure by any stretch of the imagination. You know what I mean?
I have to get back with Joe Budden. He'll make it back.
That's yeah.
I promise you, even Spotify would take that bet right now. Spotify, yeah, listen.
But Joe Budden's trying to do his own thing. He's out here trying to give us serious interviewer Joe Budden. That nigga interviewed the nigga that killed Osama bin Laden. I don't want to see Joe Budden talk to the nigga who killed Osama bin Laden.
That was an amazing interview, by the way. That guy
was like, it?
That got like 5
was
million
it
views.
Though? It was very it was a by the books interview. I didn't think it was anything spectacular.
Listen,
but maybe I'm just a hating ass nigga. Never count that out.
That producer did so well in the interview. As you can see, Joe, this show gonna be very random.
Yeah, that's that. I mean, I'm just like so stuck in I'm just court. I just been in court the last.
Hey,
8 months,
it's been a
man.
while. It's been a wild day.
It's been a day. It's been a
got
day.
Niggas pleading the fifth left and right, lying about whole testimonies. It's a wild time.
I just want to be Ben Simmons for one day.
Ben Simmons is getting. I'm not going to say he caught a stray, but he caught a stray too. Who else caught a stray? Who else is Meg fucking?
No, I don't. I think it was just Ben Simmons, Tory Lanez, and
the baby.
There was the baby.
Why did she?
Damn! What if Meg's pussy's why the baby fell off?
No.
Bruh,
it was,
look what it did to Tory Lanez.
No, what happened with Kirk is that
Kirk would have been able to shoot over the door. God damn it, Kirk taller than him.
Kirk.
She wouldn't have got shrapnel in the foot if it was the baby shooting at her. We wouldn't have no stallion. He'd have put that horse down.
What happened was Kirk.
I'm just saying
anti LGBTQ stuff on the stage.
I don't even think that was it.
Hey, I don't know if that might have been the start because there was a look like you thought he was going to bounce back from that at some point. But
no, when they forgave him and said he good, I thought it was over. And then he decided to make the same album again that he just made, and it sounded exactly the same. It
did sound bad.
And then everybody was like, "Bro, we done it." The same beat selection, dog.
First of all.
Same beat selection, same cadence.
First of all, let's talk about some of the girls here. Miss Andy Cohen, Miss Madonna, and the rest of the crew that supports the LGBTQ community.
What? Everybody does.
They told Kirk that he needs to sit down for a little bit.
And he did, and then they
had nothing to do with Megan, and he's selling buy one get one free tickets, and nobody
at the Cheesecake Factory, bro.
They even got the baby to like, hey man, with Dave Chappelle ain't doing this right, so I'm like, oh, he back, he good.
Hey, he didn't do that song with Lil Nas X, so he ain't get
the baby might not make a comeback for a couple of years.
Joe, that man said that nigga's got to go on a greatest hits tour later. Joe, he got to come up with a new flow, dog.
That didn't have anything to do.
If he don't come up with a new, if he don't
Meg,
come up with a
I'm sure we could probably tie that back to Megan in some way, shape, or form.
No, I refuse to let y'all do narratives. First of all, let's let
Megan, like the narrative that this brother shot her in the foot and he said dance, bitch,
allegedly.
Dance. And then,
allegedly.
No, apparently that never happened. According to her best friend's testimony, that never happened. That was all a lie.
Listen.
He can't even reach over the fucking door, bro. He ain't even tall enough to shoot over the door.
Listen. Monte, for some reason, believe drunk people don't make really bad decisions.
Yeah, that was crazy. I was gonna say, drunk people make that.
I'm here to tell you personally, from personal
experience. Oh, we know. Joe knows from experience.
I have 100% made way too many mistakes being drunk. So
yeah, Monte, like if somebody shoots you won't get with him. I'm like, yeah, common sense, Monte.
But you, bro, and you just
no,
went
in that
back and tried to fight Kylie Jenner over this nigga allegedly. And shout out to Tori for pulling Kylie Jenner and Meg Thee Stallion and Kelsey in the same night, though.
Yo, did y'all
That's
see
player shit. Kelsey got the wagon, bruh.
Kelsey has a wagon. Why would
A
you not?
wagon,
Well,
bro.
technically, Kelsey did say that Meg put him on her.
And now her
she
Meg
looks like
is
she's
a
Meg Thee
wingman.
Stallion's best friend.
Let's talk more about this. Let's talk about the men that
Meg,
are
the
involved
ultimate
in this.
wingman. Let's go, Meg.
Let's talk
But
about,
then she got jealous and it got her shot in the foot by the bitch, allegedly, possibly.
hold
She
on,
sure
let me
had to
say-
plead the fifth a lot.
Let me say this. Let's talk about the men that are involved. So Miss Wagon Lady, she came to the court and she was holding hands.
Miss
gripping.
Wagon Lady is mad objectifying her, Joe. That's mad misogynistic of you. I don't know if you should. I don't know if you should come in with that kind of toxic energy, bro. I don't know.
We're past that. We're past that. I'm just
All right,
saying.
yeah, fuck them bitches. I'm with Joe. She came in with the donk, bro.
No, I'm just
Crazy.
I'm saying that so Miss Wagon, Miss Kelsey came in and she was holding the hand of her significant other, and he was holding her hand tight.
She looked somewhat somber.
Let me get this off real quick and then go off. And then Meg's boyfriend, what's his name? Party. He has to watch this, and we have had to see the bodies that y'all got to sit there and see that Tory Lanez took your girl down. And if you are in court and you are 6'4" or high or taller, you are in there feeling shitty, and you like, damn, this nigga with the fake hair just was banging my chick out, bro. And he's not even. But this is what they're saying that they did allegedly.
Had her fighting billionaires allegedly.
They're saying that Meg Thee Stallion. They're hold on. What point was I trying to make? Hold on, Tori, you be fucking me up, man.
You be letting yourself get fucked up,
Joe.
bro.
If you don't carry the conversation, you just gotta go with it. If you can't think, you gotta just go.
You gotta just go with the flow, bro.
Okay, I'm going with the flow. So she did the one thing. So he's already short. So she probably was like, "Shut your short ass up." And then the next thing that she started saying was she started talking about how bad his music is, and if I'm an artist, I'm going to be upset if Meg Thee Stallion talks shit to me like that too. But as a man with pride,
I would be angry as well.
I would be upset, but I'm not going to shoot you in the foot, nor am I going to tell you to dance.
No, I don't know, Joe. I can see you telling a bitch to dance.
Yo, what? Hey,
Joe, no, listen.
No, nigga,
Joe with the Pharrell Williams hat on, goddamn got on some silk shirt, got 2 buttons down. Definitely might have some gaudy looking revolver or something. He might tell you to dance. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, what? You know what'd be crazy though? If Kelsey shot at her feet and then Tori really did say dance.
Hey, they're a W couple though. W couple. You gotta marry her if that's how it went down. And she's holding it down right now.
In that situation, if I'm faded, I might. If I'm mad with you like Kelsey mad at you, I might say that. If Kelsey shot at you, I might say
dance, bitch.
With the hopes that she didn't get hurt. But I mean, I've said some wild shit.
I was about to say, Joe. I was going to say, we cannot underestimate the power of alcohol in this situation. Alcohol and intimate settings can go wrong immediately.
I mean, let's take it back. They're at the what do you call it? They're at a gathering. It's not a party.
No, they're at Kelsey. They're at Kylie Jenner's house.
They are an esteemed company. They're at
there's no one.
House.
But you got to set it right. There's no one there but Meg, Tori's team, and Kelsey. These are the only people in this house. It wasn't some raging. Well, yes, and Kylie, of course. But I'm saying this really wasn't a lot of people. And then you had allegedly, from what was said, you had Meg's team trying to get her to leave because she was too drunk. Kelsey goes with her. They take Tori's driver, and Tori stays behind with Kylie. Then Meg makes up something, and this is all alleged. This is from the testimony given today.
In court, under oath.
In court, under oath. She said that after Tori's driver was taking them away, then Meg said that she had left a slipper at Kylie's and demanded that the driver turn around. And the driver complied because, I mean, this nigga's just doing his job, bro. He's just driving the car. So he turns around. Apparently, Kelsey says she stays in the car at this point. Meg then enters the house, and Kelsey says that Meg comes back out after a few minutes, and she's screaming at the top of her lungs. She's like, "Get back in the car, bitch! Kylie said we gotta leave." And then Tori's just following them out. Yes.
Come on, bitch, we gotta leave.
Apparently, it escalated from there to whoever fired whatever.
Wait a minute. Hold on, I got a question. I need Monte in here. Monte, we gotta talk about this Saturday. Monte, if Kelsey shot her then, which is what Monte is doing, she got in the car with Kelsey too. So neither way, it wouldn't make sense.
Well, I think Monte was talking about just in general getting in. If either one of them shot
she
you,
did it anyway.
If she did it, it's all.
Well, according to the things, a gun was shot.
Yes, there's no argument there. There was a gun fired.
So she got in the car with somebody shot her. So his whole argument is off base in the first place.
Zelmay, let me
she
ask
had to get in the car with somebody that got shot.
Zelmay, let me ask you this: you're the driver. This situation is going on. Are you?
I like this.
Are you the nigga? Are you the driver that's like, hey, bro, hey, y'all just be cool, or do you sit there and just keep your hands on 10 and 2 and don't say shit? Just.
I might drive off.
Oh, you a
Let's
whole
go. Let's go. Hey,
listen.
shout out to Zelmay for being real. That nigga said, I'm gonna pull off. These niggas get to shooting this dude.
I'm injecting myself into this.
All you need to know,
driver.
All you need to know is too many famous people, and I ain't famous. Like nobody going to jail
that is
but
a
me.
bad.
They might all put it on me. Like, hey, what you know? You lying in court? I'm like, yo, bro, listen, no,
nigga, you gotta sit there and let the LAPD get a helicopter over the top of your fucking
No,
car.
that's crazy, bro.
Listen, it's too many famous people, and nobody going to jail for it. So I'll be the one. I'm be the one. They might be like, oh, he might have shot her. What? Hey, bro, and I ain't got no money.
It might have been the driver. That was looking kind of funny, and he ain't got millions of dollars for a lawyer.
Everybody here got millions for lawyers. I'm like, what? I'm just getting paid.
Like you the only nigga. You getting paid hourly still.
They gonna. I don't want the police asking me nothing. They be like, what you do? I drove off.
Yep, nigga. I heard a gunshot. I left. I don't even know what happened.
Don't ask me no questions.
My ride clock expired. I thought I was off the clock. I went home. I don't even know. I heard somebody scream. I left. I don't even know what happened.
I'm staying.
I know, Joe, you are staying. You're gonna do the news report. You're gonna look extra nice in it. We already know. This nigga gonna be the only nigga that's steam pressed after a shoot.
Joe, are you the dude that's gonna be on? Joe, are you the dude that's gonna be on Instagram when it happened and be like,
"Oh yeah, Joe,
guess what happened? This is crazy."
Be like, I just took this ride and y'all, guess what happened? Nigga, these niggas shot Meg the Stallion.
Hey, no. First of all,
you hear me?
First of all, I'm putting that shit.
Do you hear me live, folks?
I'm putting that shit on Snapchat. I'm not going Instagram with that one. I'm gonna put on Snapchat. Like, I'm gonna let my.
You afraid you get zucked by the Illuminati?
Joe,
man, bruh, Instagram, Facebook. If I post that live, like, reporting here live, this nigga just shot this chick, bro. This shit is crazy.
No, this chick might have just shot this chick, bro. Don't do Daystar like that. He's in the process of making a return to the Council of Tories. We might be about to take this nigga back into the ranks.
This is what's gonna happen. Hey, they're gonna call that driver up there because I thought it was just Tori driving a car with.
But Kelsey just said she lied about her whole story of seeing Tori shoot Meg. She just said that shit was a whole lie. Can we talk about, real quick, since this is casual conversations and we might get a little off subject anyways, how wild is it listening to the prosecutor make the case that Meg was afraid of the police? How ironic is it there's a prosecutor being like, well, she was afraid of LAPD.
Which nobody has ever said that.
Yeah, but the irony in the prosecutor being the one having to make this case as to why she didn't tell this nigga when it happened.
If you black, you automatically got this going.
And yeah, but it's kind of crazy for the prosecutor to have to make that case, though. Like, isn't
And by
that
the way,
against your interest, kinda, in the grand
Okay.
scheme of things?
by the way, for everybody asking, what does this guy do with the topic? Flacco is covering all of this live for no jumper.
Yes. I was gonna say live from the courthouse too. Flacco in the trenches.
He's not even in the car. He's outside waiting. His
No,
last
he
message, he got in.
He made it in. He made it in the first day near the end because they had a lawyer on in the record low show that they did. The lawyer is the nigga who got Flacco in. Because let's be honest, no jumpers could be considered a reputable news source at this point in time. You can't really argue with the numbers.
Yo, the last tweet he did was 7 hours ago. He said Kelsey has entered the
No.
building.
See, you got to be reading the no jumper Twitter then.
Oh, okay.
Because he's the one that. Yes, he's the
over.
one that can. Yeah,
Oh,
he moved over. He's on the no jumper Twitter. He updated it last time I looked. It was like 40 minutes ago. So he's been on it. But yeah,
he is DJ Akademik's son, and DJ Akademik said he will diss everybody on this show, including Adam. He was just randomly dissing Adam. He was Adam called me and told me you was talking about me. By the way, I got a question, Joe. Joe, if a dude didn't like me and he dissed me, would you interview him? Yeah. You and Tori, they go for both of y'all.
Yeah.
How did he diss you though is a real question. Because like if you're like fuck this nigga and it's like y'all really got a problem, I wouldn't be a real homie if I was like, yeah, I'm finna make content with that nigga. If you're not cool with it, if you're cool with it, then I'm a rock with it. But if it's fuck that nigga, then it's fuck that nigga. And that's just the way I look at it.
I want that bag. I want that bag.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Joe, he ain't really clouded like that. So I don't know. You don't really get that.
Street news. If I'm popular enough, and y'all actively, if you're my fan, and you actively know I got a problem with this dude, you're gonna tune in to see me like confront.
He's talking about something. If he dissing me, if your homeboy's got a problem with somebody,
like he's on your podcast. He
not if they got a problem with you. Yeah, I'm gonna interview a nigga that has a problem with me because if it goes there, then that's fine.
If he's on Do You Hear Me and he's dissing me,
do you let that ride?
No.
Okay, that's what I was gonna do.
Ain't nobody
let that ride.
Ain't nobody come on my show and diss y'all. Period.
See, and that was the that was Akademik's point. That was Akademik's point.
We're going to record it. Don't get it twisted. We're going to keep the cameras rolling. Because as soon as Zelmay loves frog legs, man. Fuck that nigga for that shit. If you say that on my show, we gonna keep. I'm gonna
Don't you be questioning this nigga's goddamn delicacy.
I'm gonna tell the cameraman. No. I'm gonna say no. Keep this shit rolling. What else you got to say about Zelmay? And then after you get done, I'm gonna say, hey, that's when we gonna get into it. And I'm gonna be like, man, on some real shit. Who are you to talk about my nigga's palate? You got him fucked up.
Let's go.
And I'm standing up, and it's my show.
And see, that was Akademiks' point, because you got to think, but it's kind of fucked up. He brought Adam into it though, because this was a Flacco interview. There was no one else sitting in on this interview with this dude that dissed Akademiks.
But at point was this is on Adam's.
But you gotta think, No Jumper's a way bigger platform than what Akademiks has been dealing with. There's not multiple podcasts that Akademiks is. You can't. I don't
said if it's on your platform, I'll take all y'all heads off.
I understand. Unless you are a highly connected gang member or an ex pimp that be busting bitches down on the internet, something fire. Shout out my nigga Sharp Tank.
Dude, the day that I see
he likes Sharp though in general. I think he really likes Sharp. Sharp,
bruh. Everybody gotta like Sharp. Unless you're an OnlyFans girl, you gotta like Sharp. That's just a fact.
The day that I see DJ Akademiks on CNN, I know that nigga made it.
So I ain't gonna hold you, dog.
Meg lied. That's the first thing he gonna do.
He hate Meg Thee Stallion. It is actually crazy.
He does not like Meg Thee Stallion. I know.
He don't like. Technically, he don't like anybody that ever said anything.
Come after if Meg loses this case, Axe stream gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh my God.
That nigga might get blackout drunk again, and
he might
cuss out Chrissy Teigen for a second time.
He might. Chrissy Teigen has a dog now instead of social media, so everything is okay. She won't see it.
Yeah.
Your act went.
You ain't got to
Act
worry about Big John Legend making you back down before he fucks you up.
I'm not
Because
backing
that's a
down from
scary
John
call,
Legend, by the
yo.
way.
Could you
Yo,
imagine the
John
call
Legend
from?
got some connects, dog. I
I
know
was
he
about
got
to say the call from John Legend because you was talking shit about his wife. That nigga just talking to you all smooth and shit over the phone.
Yo, Joe,
And
you saw
really,
him
he
there?
just he
Joe,
just lined you up for real, for real.
Joe, he gonna hit you with that. He gonna call you on the phone. I'm gonna give you all of me.
Oh, me.
Gonna give him all of these shots.
And then he just start dissing you in song.
Baby,
Bruh. The John Legend diss track is crazy. I don't know if you come back from that. Academics dodged a bullet. A John Legend diss track might have ended him.
The only nigga to ever drop an R&B diss track is that Lucius Lyon's son when he dropped that R&B.
That was actually lit. Shout out to him, even though they kind of have brother.
And he's a liar.
I was gonna say, wasn't that nigga that said the big Nigerian niggas KKK packed him out?
Man, I'm
Yo,
trying to
that
tell
story
you.
was.
Man,
By the way,
it was.
they called me a hater for that, Joe. They called me a lot hater for it. I said, so you telling me I'm from Mississippi? Y'all telling me a racist got bleach poured on you, had a noose around your neck and carried you off, and you survived
At a subway in downtown Chicago?
At a subway in downtown
-12
Chicago during the winter. Nigga, negative
20 degrees.
Yeah. Why was you a subway to begin with? Nigga, what is going on with your
At 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm like, bro, if it's 3 a.m. and they caught you slipping, you not coming back to
at
tell,
the
dog.
subway in Chicago.
You talking about they let me go?
It's 3 a.m. They catch you lacking at the subway in Chicago.
I'm from Mississippi. I know for a fact they ain't
and to
letting me
be
go.
clear, we are talking about the sandwich shop, not the train, folks.
We're talking about sandwich shop.
Yes,
Oh,
they catch you at the subway sandwich shop, not on the actual train.
I know that
3
nigga I know
On the
that-
train, they might catch you toward them
I was
homes.
gonna say, on the train, they might actually, if he'd have said it on the train, I'd have believed it a little more. I'd have been like,
Listen.
all right, they caught you lacking. The train ain't pull up yet. They got you at the station. They got you. I understand that.
No
But nigga,
gang member is sitting there saying, I bet that
I bet
gay
this
boy,
nigga gay.
I bet that gay boy from what's it called? What is this?
What was the name of it? Not Power.
Empire.
Empire. Yep.
I bet that gay boy from Empire gonna come get a sandwich at 3 o'clock.
He gonna go get that foot long. I'm tell you what. He gonna go.
I'm not clocking this nigga like that. Are you kidding me?
Yo, that was the what, man. Y'all didn't let me.
That shit was crazy.
Bleach. He said they put a noose around his neck and he survived. I said, I've been around Mississippi I've been around racing my whole life. They ain't never let. It's over with.
Where's that?
I've been around my fair share of racists, and I've yet had one try to noose and bleach me.
If he put a noose around your neck, you ain't coming back, dog.
I was gonna say, I don't know. I don't know how you get back from that.
No nigga in Chicago is sitting there waiting on anybody.
And then it looked crazier when you find out it was two buff Nigerians. I was like, oh, I thought you said these niggas was racist.
We have not heard from that Subway sandwich making place employee. We have not heard from them in regards to this.
They did not want to be involved, bro. Why would you want to be involved with the goddamn?
Because you know what they're gonna ask them? They're gonna ask the first question. They're asking
what would that nigga order?
They're
gonna ask. Did his attackers look black?
See, no, I figured that's what he ordered first because it could have been. They could have been like, I can't believe that darky just ordered the chicken.
If I'm the Subway sandwich artist, I'm gonna say,
let's be honest.
I don't recall what sandwich you ordered.
What if you're white though? What if you're not a black Subway sandwich?
Tori, they in downtown Chicago. You think they just gonna have a 3 a.m. white person working at Subway?
Damn. See, when you put it like that, I guess it's kind of crazy.
2 people closed that Subway. 2 people are working at that Subway at 3
Damn, Joe, why do you know the routines of Subways like that?
I just feel like, because first of all, I'm gonna save my. I
feel like I'm definitely pulled up on a Subway at night with just one nigga working though.
I'm a supervisor, and in my Clark Kent job, I'm a supervisor. So I understand
this nigga making sure the sandwich is running out of their optimum efficiency. We get you.
No, I'm making sure that niggas is not on my clock that don't need to be there. So I might just be the only one working at 3 o'clock in the morning.
That's true. Probably advises if they work.
Oh, so you ain't go, and you're saying you personally, if you saw the big brolic Nigerian niggas allegedly beat up this light-skinned homosexual gentleman, you're not gonna say nothing.
They asked me what sandwich he had. I'm gonna say I don't recall. They asked me what happened that night. I'm gonna say, man, two big ass niggas came over there in some MAGA hats and beat
Damn,
that
what
ass.
if they weren't in the MAGA hats though? I don't feel like these niggas.
We do not have evidence of that.
I was gonna say, I don't feel like they were super right or anything like that. I feel like they were just like some gearhead ass niggas. They were like, yo, fucking, I'm just trying to get the money.
Why would he write a check
bro?
to them too? Like they traced the check back, dog.
I was about to say, writing a check is crazy.
That's a cash
maybe. Oh, what if they beat him up because his check bounced?
They said they practiced beating them.
They practiced.
They did say that. They did say that they practiced They practiced beforehand. They wanted to make sure it was legit. Even though I don't know how we were going to go for the racist angle when you are two very large, very dark Nigerian brothers.
What's the other tribe on Black Panther? Them niggas.
The ones that M'Baku came from, the bear niggas.
Yo, that story was wild to me. I have never heard a story I didn't believe from a black person.
Yeah, bro, I don't see how anyone really thought that story was real.
So then he goes to trial, and he was like, "Hey, man, listen, these niggas
they were about to take me off the show."
He said these niggas is lying. Matter of fact, that dude over there was beating my meat in the shower the other day. So at the spa, and I'm just like, what? Wait, but y'all know each other. Wait, what?
I thought this was a hate crime.
Story. Chicago, that was a crazy ass time, bro.
It was. What was that? 2017 when that shit happened?
No, dude, that was like 2020 or
was it really? The pandemic changed
2020. Pandemic probably 2018, and then the case probably 2019.
I feel like it went to trial in 2020, but it actually happened earlier than that.
That's fair. There was mask involved, but let's take it another step further. Let's take it another step further. Then they're like, all right, nigga, you got to go to prison. He's like, nah, man, I will be vindicated. And then he actually cried so much that they let him out of prison. They was like, all right, nigga, get him out of prison, man. He did not have to serve time. He served like 5 or 7 days, and then he was out of there. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know that.
Yo, this is casual conversation. Nothing matters what we talk about. We just go where we go.
Yeah.
I didn't know that though. He only did 7
Joe,
days.
I like your hat, Joe.
Bro, I low key might hope that some actual racists run into that brother.
I'm doing this.
And they're very gentle with him though. Not really.
Man, they kicked that. That nigga cried so much and was like, yeah, you know what? Matter of fact, put me on suicide watch. And then they got him out of there.
Damn, you said that nigga, he asked for the straight jacket. He was
but you know what really did it for him? He's mixed. And he had his white grandmother come on the stand.
Oh, see, damn. He used what little bit of white privilege.
Y'all ruining my opportunities with it. Y'all ruining my opportunity with his sister right now. Y'all know that.
Is his sister bad like that?
Get with Cree Summers or something, man. Get with the voice of
Agent. I was going to say, if his sister's anything like him, she might make the stallion. Zoe Kravitz is like in her 20s.
How old? I need to know if she's Zoe Kravitz.
Oh, she's canceled though. So
what'd she get canceled for?
Black
Twitter be on bullshit sometimes though.
No,
I noticed it.
No, she's 3 years older than me, Tor.
Okay.
Yeah.
From
Damn,
Batman.
yeah, I guess Zoe Kravitz she sort of grew up with us.
So she was rocking with black folks.
She's sexy though. There ain't no way around that.
After Batman,
and she got daddy issues, bruh.
After she did Batman,
go crazy.
After she did the Batman, everybody was fucking.
I just saw Winnie in a YSL commercial, bro.
Hold on, hear me out, bro. So Zoe Kravitz does this whole Catwoman thing, and everybody's like, "Oh, we fucking with her. She's beautiful. She's bad." And then like she says like this one thing after that sounds super duper Trump supporter enthusiast, and we was like, oh, all right, she gotta go. We done.
No, she's sexy. She should have got the pass.
No, she does not get.
We let Riley Reid slide with saying nigga, bro.
Oh well, she can do that, especially when she's at work, and it's some kind of fetish thing. That's okay.
Hey,
Listen, I ain't letting Riley Reid get that off. Y'all let her get that off.
If Riley Reid lets me get off, I'm gonna let her get that off.
Hey,
that's all I'm saying. If I'm smacking Riley Reid, she can say nigga, and if you don't like it, you can see me about it.
Why come I'm like the itty bitty little porn star girl like Piper Perry? And I'm like,
you gotta understand.
They gotta have it's that little bit of spice, bruh.
You gotta understand how nasty she just got with you before you make like rest of judgment.
Yeah,
Riley Reid probably just did some crazy shit.
Because I was about to say, you probably just got turned out low key.
Yo, Joe, like I don't. What did she say to me 2 days later? Like she called me the N-word. I'm offended 2 days.
Hey, but that pussy was crazy, so I'm gonna let that shit go.
I'm gonna let it slide.
If she wants to work it into the routine, I might be amenable. It depends on how freaky I'm feeling.
Yo, shout out to this show. This show is literally gonna be. You can literally download this and just put out on the real. But this what casual conversations is, dog. Every Wednesday, casual conversations.
No, like on some wild shit. Riley Reid fucks the shit out of me, right? She throws in a couple of N words, maybe a couple of hard R's.
I can't do that.
Oh, hard R's is a little farther. I don't. Oh, she might be. She has to be wearing old timey clothing if that's how we're going, though.
Man, bro, she could be wearing.
She got be.
She be wearing a FUBU jersey, bro. Hey. She probably did some crazy shit to me, and I'm just going to let it slide, cause she obviously doesn't hate me, or she wouldn't be doing.
I don't know. You ain't never been hate fucked before, bro.
Joe, you doing that stuff? You doing that? Joe, this is why white women and crocodile tears work so well.
He's not wrong.
Tori, them white women cried, the whole world changed. The whole world stopped. Oh, why y'all do that white woman like that?
And they be faking the cry sometimes.
Tori, let's be honest.
Because you got to remember, like, I know you for real. Like, this isn't for play. I know you for real. So you just crying like this is whole shit. Like, you're faking it. And now I'm going to look crazy if I call you on it.
Tori, let's be honest.
But I still fuck with y'all. Shout out white women.
Tori,
y'all ain't getting me to alienate my demographic.
Tori, if Meg was a white woman, Tori would be done.
Oh, yeah. Daystar would be done.
It wouldn't even need a case, dog. He wouldn't even need a case. It'll be
They put that nigga under the jail. You shoot a white woman, it's done.
Yo, Johnny Depp had to fight for his life, and people love Johnny Depp.
Tory Lanez is 5'7" with a bald spot. Make some fire music, though.
Johnny Depp had a fight for it. Like, Johnny Depp was way more loved at that time than Tory Lanez will ever be.
Daystar Peterson.
I will give you that. I will give you that. Nobody will ever. Tory Lanez will never be as loved.
Daystar Peterson, nigga, until he beats the case. That nigga's. He can't beat. That nigga's not a natural born Tory. We're not going there.
All right, Daystar.
He was
coming out Pirates of the Caribbean. He was coming out Pirates of the Caribbean. Ooh, Johnny Depp was.
No, and then the other part of it is like one of the things they were saying about Tory Lanez.
He lost Pirates of the Caribbean because of that bitch.
Yeah, that's
why he's suing her.
Disney lost a movie. They would have got a bag because Pirates of the Caribbean is still a very
but you gotta look at the optics though. At the time, we were looking at Johnny Depp like he was just beating this bitch's ass for real.
That's what she made it seem like. Yes,
exactly.
So, where are we landing with Mr. Daystar? Where are we landing with that?
That nigga innocent, bro. Until proven guilty.
And they're gonna call you misogynist for that. They're gonna say you're a misogynist.
I am misogynistic. I am.
Just openly say he's misogynist. Listen, where I'm at on it is we'll find out as we go through because somebody might have a smoking gun. They might have a video that they pulled out of nowhere.
There is a smoking gun. There
was a smoking gun.
Everybody had a piece of that gun demon that night.
Niggas
got it in their foot.
There were too many pieces together. That's why this happened.
They're collecting all the gun demon.
That's why Tory Lanez is going bald. It makes sense.
It all makes sense. It's all about the gun demon, and we're just waiting for Poochie.
Them niggas contracted the wrong devils. They would have, if they'd have contracted the right devils, they'd have got out of it.
They would have. They would have.
Yeah, but
They
like
would
I
have.
said, if Meg was a
Yeah,
white
hit up the
woman,
future
Daystar would be
devil.
done, dog. Joe, you
Oh,
agree?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
100%.
Oh, he would have been in jail long ago.
He wouldn't even got
What-
a case.
I
They
was
would've
gonna
just
say if
said,
it
"You
would have
did
been Kylie Jenner that came outside instead of Meg,
That would have been a problem.
bruh.
How dare you do
Y'all-
this to this
Y'all would
beautiful
be
billionaire
saying
white
free
woman?"
Daystar until it's backwards today.
But yeah, I was
Like,
about to say that nigga would
and
be.
this would be like
It
y'all
would, it would be
third.
big free Daystars
It would be y'all third anniversary of saying free Daystar
because they wouldn't have waited that long for the trial if it would have been
Hell
Kylie
no, this
Jenner's
was the
foot that
longest
was
awaited
raised.
trial of all time, and then they're not televising it the way they did my boy.
Exactly.
I want to watch this trial.
But you
I
gotta
don't
lie though. I mean, we can't lie. This has still been mad entertaining. Just going
Yeah.
through and reading all the different reports from the people in the courtroom, the people who can't get in the
I
courtroom.
think
the
people just stopped
crying.
caring because it's been so long, bro. It's like drawn
But
out.
this
so long.
reignited it.
I think I did a very good job of keeping this shit alive. Like
I was
once
just
a
gonna say,
week, also
Acting
Megan
let
the Mule.
nobody forget that Megan was probably lying about
Oh,
Daystar
I-
shooting her.
Outcast called her Megan the Mule once a week since it happened.
But that's because she hate him. I mean, he hate her. So that's
They hate each other at this point, I believe.
Yeah, it's a mutual hate. For
Like, let's
sure.
be
I
honest.
think it's mutual. Yeah.
Listen, Akademiks still telling Peter Rosenberg that his wife got knocked out by the
Donkey
cameraman. Yeah, by
Yeah.
the WWE cameraman every week, and that been happened 3 years ago. He still bring it up.
This
This
shit is
bitch is
hilarious.
messy.
So.
Let's talk
We
about
know
how-
if we
talk
know
about
one
TJ
thing
Hawk.
about Academics is that he is holding a grudge till the day he
Peter-
dies.
Oh,
That nigga don't
Joe,
forget.
No, Peter
yeah.
Rosenberg apologized to him 2 years ago. Said, "Man, let's be cool." And he like, "No."
Ack wasn't
Two-
going for it.
He bring it up
Look
2
at-
weeks ago.
Look at Rory and Maul. Look at Rory and Maul.
Rory
Rory
and
and
Maul.
Mealy Maul, nigga. Rory
Yo,
and Mealy Maul.
Joe, all Rory did was bring a letter to him and say, "You better be careful."
Hey, put this letter in the nigga's mailbox. Was wild, bro.
That's the whitest thing I've ever heard in my life.
Just the ginger nigga pulling up to your mailbox with a letter is crazy.
Joe, that was so white. He did a drive-by mail drop off.
He had
Hey.
Maul drive him over there. To drop off a letter to Academics.
Yo,
That's
Joe, the white people do drive-bys. That's how they do. They leave a letter in your
I
mailbox.
think it would
Hey,
be
I'd
more-
much rather get a letter than bullets through my window. I'm not even going to front.
I mean, you might rather that, but at least there's some respect to that. I can, man. On some
Do you
real
think
shit,
the fact that Duno works at No Jumper and him and his other podcast are opening for Rory and Maul, could that have led to some of the hostility?
Jack probably don't know that, to be honest with you. He don't care that much about
You don't think so? I mean,
I'm
he did-
offended. I think that's more offensive for you to know where I live and you let me know that you know where I live and you dropped a letter in there. I'm offended.
That is the crazy tough guy look, though. Like,
I'm
kinda. I pulled up on you and left a note so you knew what time it was.
is
He never
is it
showed
a
the letter.
horse?
I want him to show
is-
the
That's
letter.
way more menacing than a text or a DM. Let's be for real.
Is it a horse head in your bed like on Godfather?
I don't know if it's a
No.
horse head in your bed with the
It's
letter in
not,
your mailbox.
But it's right up there because I was asleep and somehow there's a horse head in my bed.
Oh, Joe, you know what happened in Jackson about a year ago?
No, what
Dude
happened?
cut dude head off and left it at his mama front porch, and said the
It's
rest of your
pretty
family, let all your rest of
Hey,
your family know
dude,
what's up.
What if he left
That's
a
it.
letter before that and told
Hey,
you?
like, hey, listen, I'm gonna cut somebody's head off. y'all- if
He's
y'all
like, I
don't-
catch one of y'all lacking while I got my machete. Just know I'm leaving your
That's
head
what
top
president
at your
family,
mama's
that would be
front door.
traumatizing. If you left my friend, or my cousin
Yeah.
head at my doorstep, I'm
I was
gonna
going to say, finding
we might have to
anybody.
go to war,
Fuck,
dog.
fuck your cousin. Finding any dismembered head on your doorstep is crazy.
Did he
Just
write it
finding
in?
some random homeless dude to just cut his
I
head
was
off.
going to say,
and just put it in
homeless
front of my
nigga's
door.
head on my doorstep still traumatizes me, kind of.
I mean, did he? If he wrote it with pen, I'm really gonna
Oh,
be offended.
what if he typed it out? What if he
If
typed
he
it out?
typed it out, I don't give a fuck. I'm not that.
Okay.
mad about it. I'm still offended.
I think
about
he
the
might have
fact-
typed it out. I feel like
the
he
fact
probably.
that you, the fact
Red
that you
pen, Joe.
dropped-
What about red pen? Red
the
pen.
fact that
Oh,
the fact that you dropped it off. is already gonna
symbolism,
bother me.
nigga. This could be written in blood.
I'm not gonna take it as seriously if you typed it. But if you wrote that shit in pen, nigga, you meant that shit. You took time out and you wrote that motherfucker, man. And I got a problem with that.
Hey Joe, what
Hey,
if he?
That shit.
Joe,
They
Chris,
crossed
you
the
were
New
told.
Jersey bridge just to deliver this letter.
We gotta get to that last topic, even though it ain't that important. But Joe, what if he wrote in pencil? You could just see the erase marks of what all he was gonna say. That you just started
Hey,
erasing
he was
Oh,
he was
writing it in
deleting.
pencil is wild. I might actually be like, nigga, we got a problem. I might actually have to clap a nigga. If you wrote it in pencil, and I can tell that you revised it a bunch, and depending on whether I feel like you probably got nicer or if you got meaner, I might gauge the situation from there.
Yes. What if he's looking at some of the erase marks and it's like, bitch,
Yeah, like
ass
he definitely.
nigga. But I erased
If a white
erased
nigga writes the if a white nigga writes the N word, damn, you might have to get
it, but I
down.
can still see that shit. I'm gonna be pissed.
But didn't erase it all the way. You still see the faint outline
You
of the
meant that
end.
shit at one point.
You
So
knew-
when you called me a bitch,
Called him hoe or boy. You could tell he erased the word boy. Yeah.
Listen here, listen, dear boy, erase.
Damn. That's the most racist heading for a letter ever. So simple but so poignant.
I got a question. Didn't old boy spit on him before he started punching Calypso? No jumping.
Wait, hold on. You talking about Almighty Suspect? Yes, Suspect did spit on he spit on Kelpie and then beat his ass. That is what happened.
Let's get in this last topic. By the way, this is for y'all that don't know. This is a streamer. Y'all see it. This
nigga cold-blooded.
Spanish, and it's Chef's Kiss. All right. Curvy, where the fuck have you been? Oh my God. Well, tell you what, Miss Dirty Curvy, you know what we're not going to do? We're not going to talk about it in my chat. Because it's Friday, and that is a whole big bucket of bummer. And I'm sorry for your loss, but we're not doing that in my fucking chat. Thank you. Well, okay, Miss Dirty Curvy, you said, no, that's fine. You asked, so I told. No, I didn't ask you to tell me the biggest fucking bummer news in the world. I said, hey, what's up? How are you? You know what? Let me give you a little bit of a lesson, Miss Nerdy Curvy. When something really, really bad is going on in your life, and in a public forum, someone asks you, hey, what's up? How are you? There are two acceptable responses. Good, and you know what? I'll make it through. That's it. How are you? Good, or you know what? I'll make it through. Awesome. Love to hear it. See, there you go. Or Prom's response. Yeah, I said, Prom, how are you doing? She says, I'm alive. There you go. Oh, I asked you where you were. Look, Mr. Curvy, I'm just subtly trying to tell you that unloading really heavy news in people's chats on Twitch is not like good etiquette. It's not the place to do it. That's all.
Listen, I'm not gonna get copyrighted. He playing that music in the background, but when he stopped talking,
garbage music too, though. Yeah. Garbage music for a garbage take. Let's be real.
Listen, I have I'm not for trauma dumping, right, Tor? I'm not for trauma dumping. You don't come in and bring the move. You said, "Where have you been?" Like, what's up? If I say, Tor, where have you been, Tor? Like, man, life been hard, man. I ain't gonna be like, Tor, hold up now. You bring it down the
Whoa, I was gonna say you're killing the vibes, bro. You're killing the vibes.
You're being a bummer now, Tori. We don't care about that. You come in here and you say I'm doing fine. Okay, Tori? You're doing fine.
Don't project your hurt on me, bro. Okay? It's not cool.
Nah,
this dude's a fucking joke.
If you come in the stream and be like, my mom died, I'm like, why are you telling me for? But if you come in, I'm like, oh, I know you. You're one of my supporters. Where have you been? You've been missing. I've been missing. What happened? What's been going on? And you tell me, and that's it. You don't add nothing else. You're like, my mom died, so I ain't been there. I'm like,
condolences.
Yeah, condolences. That's all you got to. By the way, you made it so much worse. All you had to do was just go on and be like, condolences to you and your family, and then let's get the vibes back.
I was about to say, he really that nigga had a problem.
And if you didn't know that you made it worse, the internet is showing you right now.
Yeah. You look crazy, bro.
They own your neck. Like, if you come in this chat right now and I ask you, where have you been? What's been going on with you? And you tell me, I can't get mad at telling me.
Because it's not even like she was doing the whole what was me thing. She wasn't trying to run it back, nothing. He asked, she told her. And this nigga just, I don't know.
All you gotta do is say condolences and go on, move on.
I was about to say he made it worse. Like he did all of this.
But y'all don't know. She said her mother died in the chat. I don't know if y'all saw that, but she said her mother died. Which is also when somebody's mother died, I don't be rude. Let me teach you etiquette, Joe. Joe, when you come on this podcast, you say I'm doing well, I'm doing fine, and you give it.
Don't you bring your problems here, motherfucker?
You only got three dialogue options like you on Skyrim. Either arrow hit you in the knee.
He definitely wants NPC chat. He wants NPC chat.
Joe, you either got hit in the knee with an arrow, or who are you? You're a red guard. You don't belong here, red guard. I play red guard so much.
I play red guard too. Killer athletics. You can't go wrong.
Yo, I like how they own Skyrim.
Kind of racist though. The like killer athletics for the black people.
Black people wear turbans. They have 2 swords and they're fast.
Facts. And think that game's withstood for over a decade now and is still a stalwart bastion of gaming.
Is that how you would describe it?
How else would you? I mean, it's been memed to death, but I mean, there's still. I was about to say, Creators Club's still a thing.
They just made a new version where you can do anything. On the
shout out to General Blue from Dragon Ball.
Damn.
How would you handle that situation?
The Red Ribbon Army member with the blonde hair and the blue eyes. Yeah, shout out to him.
Oh wait, not General Blue. Who's the nigga?
Oh,
I'm allowed to say that. General
Mr.
No.
I'm trying to think, but I know General. I was gonna say, but General Blue was the blonde haired white nigga that was wearing like the actual.
That was a good fight.
Hey, he was chopping the shit out of boys.
Hey, we gonna pretend like Japan. Tori, we gonna put like the black dude. He had a turban on, like he's from the Middle East, and he had big lips.
I have the name for him. His name is Staff Officer Black.
Oh,
Dragon Ball was so racist.
Akira Toriyama. I mean, what can you say?
Yo, the dude named Black. Hey, this guy Black. I want y'all to know.
There's a reason we got Black Goku and Black Frieza. Yo,
hold on. And Japanese.
Popo?
Hold on. In Japanese.
Cause play on words.
Hold on. In Japanese, this guy's name is Boraku. Boraku.
Joe, you cannot read us the phonetic spelling. You sound wild racist.
I'm okay. So here's this. This is what it says. Boraku.
You show us something else.
Not Boraku Sambo. This is crazy.
Boraku Sambo.
So like so we're like Mr. Sambo Darky Coon over here. That's what you're telling me.
Hold on, Akira Toriyama. What the fuck, man? Fuck this shirt.
Yo,
I was gonna say, Joe, how do you feel about loving a bastion of racism now that you're actually looking at it?
I thought that niggas was sayings.
No. They're just monkeys,
sayings
bro.
Just sayings. They're not niggas no more.
They're not niggas.
He couldn't directly do it in Dragon Ball Z time. Dragon Ball time, he might could have got away with it. Dragon Ball Z, he had to call somebody.
Never forget about Nam and the Indians that were in original Dragon Ball. Nam was damn near Apu. Let's be for real.
He did make fun of Americans, though. He called American a farmer. He shoot the shotgun out.
That was a Japanese dude, man. That was a Japanese farmer. We know that.
No, bro. They wouldn't have had guns if it was a Japanese farmer.
His eyes did like that and went down. Everybody else had to do a little thing like that. That's how you can tell which thing in Japanese. Like on Dragon Ball, their eyes do that. If they Japanese, their eyes do that.
I didn't see that. I think you racist.
Hey, listen.
I think you racist, Zelmay.
Dragon Ball's racist.
Oh, that would be a crazy twist if Zelmay was a racist.
That'd be a wild twist.
I was gonna say, damn, M. Night Shyamalan type shit.
Are you saying that Japanese people cannot farm? Is that what
you're saying?
No,
we're saying Japanese people don't care for black people.
Oh.
And they shoot shotguns a lot.
Oh. I think he was going for a different point than I was.
His power level was 5, so.
He always shot people and never got smacked.
He's literally the strongest human.
I mean, you gotta think, bullets in a world of key blast. Sometimes you just gotta respect a nigga's heart. Cause he fired on some niggas. Any nigga he fired on could have easily just murked his shit.
He
I
survived
think that-
every time. I'm like, how does this dude keep surviving?
I think he needs to be
Because
a
he
playable
wasn't scared to
character.
bust his gap. They respected it, low key.
Joe,
At-
this is also how you
Fact,
know he was
fact.
American. Joe, he drove a pickup.
He did drive a pickup truck.
Damn,
And
only
wore,
Americans-
and
only
wore
Americans-
overall. Bro, overalls, flannel shirt, shotgun.
It's
Nigga, we live in Indiana, bro. Flannel
With a straw
shirt,
hat.
overall, shotgun.
With a straw hat.
With a
I'm
straw
sorry.
hat is crazy.
I'm sorry, but it's giving me the
And a pickup.
it's giving me Shinto era of Japan with the plaid. So
Really?
it's,
Nigga, wasn't Shinto like
it's giving like pretty much Last Samurai vibes.
you're
it's
saying
also
it's giving
giving-
pre-Christian takeover?
Yeah,
Joe, you been watching Chainsaw Man?
I didn't. I have been watching Chainsaw Man. Yeah,
How you like this? You never gave us a reaction to when that girl puked in his mouth.
I did give you the reaction. A, I said that was gross. B,
How you niggas
I
feel
said-
about Aki crying like a bitch in this episode? They did
and
that paint
and
a real
and I said
good.
that I said that Shorty with her power is who do you got deals with, bitch? Who
Joe,
gave
Joe,
you that power?
Another question for
Make
you,
niggas
Joe.
Real
How you feel about Glorilla saying the freaky
Who
thing
made
she
you a
done?
bad bitch?
See-
Who made you a bad bitch and said that you could just blow people up?
Joe
Who
trying to
made
ignore
that?
it.
Hey, how you feel about Glorilla eating ejaculate on her food? She said
It's
she had her
giving this
nigga
one-
nut on.
It's
Would
giving
you-
this
would you
one
do it?
point
Would
on
you do it,
us,
Hey, it's giving me. I'm freaky enough to do it. Most definitely. She asked for it.
I ain't
I'm
gonna
with
lie,
it,
I'm
bro.
like-
that's crazy
like-
sounding.
I ain't
like-
gonna lie. For a minute, I was like, that sound lit though. I ain't gonna
So,
hold
like,
you.
yo,
Like,
so,
you
bro,
really down.
I don't know. It depends on how you get there. If you're just sitting there jerking off over a plate of pasta, you look fucking crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
I can't say that I can see myself
I can't
busting
either.
a nut on a cheese on a Philly cheesesteak,
On a cheeseburger, put it to
and then she just eating it like. What are we doing here? Am I supposed to be aroused by this or like?
Hey, I'm here for it though.
Tori, you done
after I-
spit in her mouth after Tori? You just
You
spit in
gonna
your mouth.
you gonna
Most
kiss her after-
definitely.
You gonna kiss her? You gonna kiss her?
I might.
Joe, you done spit in the mouth?
Oh, you nasty ass McHamburglar!
Joe,
Hey, nigga.
Joe,
I ain't finna stunt.
Joe, you done spit in your mouth after?
Huh?
You done spit in the mouth after she eat that?
Bitch, no. And I'm not calling you the B word. I'm just saying that. No, that's what I would say if I was talking to my cousin.
Joe
my
low
nephew.
key approved. That shit is funny as fuck.
If I was talking to Javon right now, I'd be like, bitch, no.
Joe ain't doing no
Not
freaky
in my
shit.
fucking
Miss
mouth.
him with that. He ain't going for it.
Not for that. I mean, like I said, I'm still trying to process the fact. Like, okay, if
Think
a
about
girl's
the
like,
kind of money she got. You ain't gonna do what she says, nigga. You,
oh yeah, okay.
you ain't trying to get paid off of spitting in a bitch's mouth.
Yes, I am.
See, I thought so.
Okay. I mean, if you throwing caveats in there, I'm just talking about everything.
No, I'm just saying.
They like.
Hopefully,
They like
hopefully
the
she's not
character.
just letting random niggas nut on their sandwich because that's wild. I guess this is probably something she indulged with her significant other. Wouldn't you say that's not a
Man, it's
crazy assumption?
It's got to be somebody that's comfortable with that. I feel like
Yeah.
like if I'm in that situation, she's like, I'm hitting it. So first of all, I gotta be hitting it. I'm not just jacking off into a
Okay, see, that was what I was really wondering. Like,
That's what I'm at.
Was this the pull-out method, or are you just sitting there?
Yeah, it's got to be the pull out. She's got to have the hamburger. Like, right
She's just gotta have the sandwich sitting on the nightstand. That's what you're
it's still
saying.
gonna fuck me up that she's holding a sandwich waiting. But like, I'm not
Your hand is wild.
I was just
like
saying,
It's a
she
wild
gotta have her legs up in the air and then just
Like,
bruh.
can it be on the table? Can you not hold it?
I'm not going
Why
to
is
the
she?
ta-
Why
I
is she
had to-
holding it? Why is she
no
holding it?
because okay,
That's
if I'm
entirely
fucking her-
too
if
much,
I'm
bro.
If I'm fucking her on the table, then okay.
How
you
often
can have
are
it
you
on the
tagged?
little
So
saucer.
you just start smacking mid dinner. That's the only way
But
this has happened. man.
But if I'm banging her out in her bedroom and she just pulls like a Mick,
What
a
if she
Mick
just
chicken-
got like a sleeve of crackers chilling by the bed?
Well, all I'm saying is at some point if we in the bedroom, she has to
Let me add some salt to
Because I feel like a
Saltine.
hamburger just chilling in your bedroom is crazy.
Hey, but on some real shit, I'm taking my glasses off like Shannon. Sharp.
Oh, he's getting serious.
if
Yo,
Listen.
Tom Barkley and Shaq did that last night. It was hilarious. I'm like, Shannon got to feel away, bro.
He has to, and we'll see if he has his own show going forward. But what I'm saying is this: is if she just like if I'm in the bedroom and she pulls out a sleeve of crackers and she just has this odd request, we have two things going on. Your Honor, I definitely did not bust in her. The evidence is in said cracker.
Hey, find a crumb, cuz. Find a crumb.
Your Honor, Mr. Ronald McDonald, that was your quarter pounder.
Damn.
We're gonna have to bring in the big wig. We're going to bring in the big guns on this.
Yo, man.
I'm just saying.
That's been a fun I like this show. The casual conversations is fun.
Yeah.
It was a while. There were some wild. These were definitely some casual conversations. There's no way around that.
This is what a reel's gonna come in. I'm gonna download this and I'm gonna send it to Joe and everybody so y'all can get y'all thing on. But this is fun. Let's do this. By the way, y'all, what can they find, y'all? Let's get out of here. We've been out an hour and 10. Next Wednesday we back. I don't know what we talking about. Tour.
Who knows? You already know. Afro Comedy 765 on everything. Of course, you can catch me on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. Just talking crazy. You know the vibes.
I think this tour element right here. Just like, wow.
I can always talk shit.
We put two random topics and we ain't even got to talk about it. We're going to start off with it.
Is there something else we're supposed to talk about?
No, we got both of them. We don't, like I said, we picked two. I said at the beginning of the show, we picked two small.
We've been covered Meg in the in-between, so.
Yeah. That ain't even in the title. It probably bring us more views if we actually put that in the title. But that wasn't even meant to be talked about, but we talked about everything. We even talked about Disney and his blue-haired form.
Yeah, the blue hair arc is mad crazy.
What about General Blue? Why couldn't the black guy's name be in General Blue?
Because he was
Joe,
black,
he gotta be Popo or something. What's wrong with that?
They named it Braku. Braku.
What if he would have been General Niger?
Oh.
What if he was General Niger? How would you have felt then?
Hey, what can they find you, Joe? What's your answer to that?
Even for the late 80s and early 90s, that would have been too much for me.
General Niger would have been crazy. I don't know.
General Nigger.
American History X, bro.
I mean, Niger.
Yeah.
I promise you. Tori was that just like when he said the N-word, just like pause and like bump. That was mad funny.
I've definitely said the N-word multiple times. I'm guilty.
I'm talking about when he said it and it just said bump. Did y'all hear that? Or did it just like make a bump so he said it?
No,
I gotta watch it back.
I did not. Okay.
Oh, maybe it's just my earphones. I don't know. I gotta watch it back. Joe, what can they find you?
Fuck, man. I don't know, man. After this show, I don't know. I don't think I need y'all to find me. Let this episode die for a little bit, like for a couple of weeks, and then I'm gonna come back onto the internet because this show was mad fucking zesty. It was mad fiery. Nigga.
It was casual, bro.
It's casual conversation. We just having about. By the way, have y'all played? How on Life is a fun game. Shout out to Xbox for making that game. What's it made by Xbox? Yeah. How on Life is mad fun. Like it's that weird game, Tori. And now I'm gonna get off and I'm gonna tell y'all. It's the game with a little alien gun and he start talking to you. That they.
Okay. I don't know. I don't play a lot of Xbox.
High on Life.
Yeah, High on Life.
High on Life, and it's made by Rick and Morty.
Yes, they are made by. And they got like a talking. It's so fun.
Dialogue. I would definitely be streaming that.
They be cussing.
You beat God of War yet, Joe?
No.
Damn, nigga, you suck.
Joe, I got to when they got in town. So I didn't got that far. It's mad fun.
They want me to go to some guy's office right now. And I can apparently find
on High on Life.
Oh no, on God of War. They want me to go to some guy's office that's up the river.
Yeah. Yo, you just got
New Year's.
Enjoy the side quests though, because I enjoy the side quests in God of War.
That's what I've been doing. Good job. Actually, I'm not even getting into the real. I'm not even getting into the actual story right now. I'm shutting down some shit that. What's the head's name? Mimir. He wants me to shut down some factories or something that he thought was a good idea back in the day. So I
Yeah.
have one.
He did
out
a lot
the
of
three
dirt for
those
Odin
guns.
back then.
And every time we get in the boat, he's like, "Where were you head?" And now where were we head? And he starts continuing to tell me how Odin sucks, and he keeps on telling me how.
Hey, if you
Tyr-
listen to Kratos talk though, he tells like stories from the old God of War games too. It's actually kind of fire.
what we're finding out is what I'm starting to think about is like we're thinking about the pantheons, and it's starting to sound like Greek gods are the strongest gods.
They definitely did seem that Greek gods definitely seem the strongest because
Because
I
I mean,
don't know. The
let's
Norse
think about it.
pantheon
Well,
didn't
let's
put
think
up
about it.
the
Let's think
greatest
about it.
fight.
So who's the god of the water? Neptune, but what's his like
Yeah.
Greek name?
Poseidon.
Poseidon has a transformation. Niggas in the Norse mythology, they like we all hands out here.
Oh, I see. Wait till you'll get to some. Wait
till you meet Horus and Ra, Joe, when he become the sun god.
Is he going to Egypt? Are we doing
Well,
Egypt?
He went to Egypt in the comic book, so they could go back to Egypt in the next game. But who knows? There's also, if you look at the old markings that were in the 2018 game, they showed the Japanese pantheon too. So they showed Japanese.
What is
they
the
showed
Japanese
Egyptian,
pantheon?
like Shintoism in general.
Goku, that dude that based Goku off of, and
no,
No,
nigga,
that's
that's Chinese. That's Chinese.
This guy is actually.
They're talking like. They're talking like Taka Mikazuchi, Izanagi, Izanami, fucking like those world creator deities from.
The immortals and all.
Pretty much anything.
LP.
The sword of Kusanagi. Okay, Joe. Basically, it's just like most of the names of the Sharingans from Naruto and any lightning technique.
Any eye prowess in Naruto is a god. Okay, got it.
Yes, and most of them were in fact like, well, you are Izanami, Izanagi, fucking Orochimaru's sword is the sword of Kusanagi. Orochimaru himself is from Japanese mythology. So is Jiraiya.
Can we talk about how crazy Danzo is real quick? I'm done. I swear to God.
Hey, he was low key. He was low key the best Shadow Hokage. Danzo was low key the best Shadow Hokage. He kept shit running ship shape. He snatched Shisui's eye. He made sure niggas stayed in line with the root.
Let me ask y'all this.
He had eyeballs in his arms, bro.
Do y'all really think that the Uchihas were going to really attack and destroy the Leaf Village?
Yes. Wholeheartedly.
Okay, then that shit needed to happen. They needed
I was
to be
about to say,
eliminated.
wholeheartedly, I believe Wicked Eyes Fugaku coming. You got to remember, he was coming off of being snubbed after the Third Great Shinobi War. He felt like he should have been Hokage, but he then stepped down and gave that shit to Minato. So he had a problem off gate.
Minato was a beast.
Minato was a beast, but Wicked Eyes Fugaku got down on the battlefield too. He may not a speed press 10,000 niggas like fucking Minato did.
They tried to make these niggas extinct. So with that being said, Zelmay,
I mean, look at Madara.
Do you think that the Uchihas, with what was their motive? Was it to destroy the Leaf? And then just
they were niggas. What do you mean? They were saved into being the police. They were the niggas of the ninja world. But they were there by their own
police.
No, but they were forced to be the police though. They locked these niggas down. They were like, yeah. Cause think, what would you do if you just had a whole bunch of niggas that could drop meteors on you at any point in time? What do you do against
that? Release the Nine Tails.
What happens when one of the niggas chains down the Nine Tails like Madara did with his Sharingan? What do you do then? You see what I'm saying? Low key, these niggas got nukes.
Hope you got Minato on your side.
And then think he still had to die though at the end. That nigga still had to kill him and his wife just to use the seal to seal half of the chakra in Naruto and half in himself.
Zelmay, do you think that the Uchiha clan is evil?
I think they want power.
They're misguided.
From the first one, from Indra.
I was going to say Indra and Ashura started all of this, and it was just downhill.
You're like, why are you better than me?
After Hagoromo decided not to give
That's
the
the
sage
hatest-ass line
chakra
I've ever
to
heard
the
in my
long
life.
hair,
Like,
Why you better than me?
Yo, I
Why you
got
better than
god
me,
ass, dog. How you still better than me? Because I can summon wood gods, dog. What you mean?
I was about to say, it's just the proof. If you can bring in the trees, you can hang niggas up all day.
You need trees to breathe, and I control them, dog. Like in South Korea, if you own like if you own like the tree god, the tree of life, you just.
I mean, if you look at it, what was Kaguya's ultimate plan? She planned on hanging a bunch of niggas from a giant tree. That's what she was trying to do.
I hate all
That's what she did. This white alien lady came down to hang everybody from a giant tree. That was Naruto Endgame.
So one thing guaranteed, this show will not be monetized.
Oh yeah, let's not monetize this show. This is anti-rabbit speech going on right now.
Hey, as long as everybody remembers my Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton, we're gravy.
By the way,
which is the best line of the week? I swear to God, that's the best line of the week.
Yeah, bruh.
Also, if y'all don't mind me reenacting, because we're
go for it. I love it.
Also,
I would like to nominate.
I would like to nominate Reformed Orthodox
Rabbi Bill Clinton.
Rabbi Bill Clinton. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm doing it all the way. Okay, here we go. I would also like to nominate unorthodox,
Nope, you forgot reformed. Reformed
Hold
before
on,
orthodox.
One more time. I would like to nominate Reformed Orthodox Rabbi Bill Clinton.
Let's go.
Bill Clinton just called a stray for no reason about.
No, he's a Reformed Orthodox rabbi, bro. If he really wanted to fuck,
do you know what that means?
Yeah.
So at some point he was already a rabbi, and then he had to be reformed.
I think he was playing the saxophone, smoking weed, getting head in the Oval Office, bro. What do you expect?
Yo, Reformed Orthodox rabbi is
wouldn't
a
you
wild
need to be wouldn't you need to be reformed after that? Don't you think anyone would need to be?
I do need to be born again.
After serving 8 years as the president of the United States, bro, you don't think you'd need to be reformed a little bit?
I don't know if I need to be a rabbi though.
Yeah, that's mad wild. You out there performing circumcisions and shit? That's crazy.
There's a lot of things that come in with being rabbi. Oh, well, this is where we get canceled. So
yeah, I was about to say, let's stop the Jew talk before we get ourselves hurt.
Is Bill Clinton actually a Jew?
No, I don't believe so.
We're good. But he can be a rabbi because it's a religion. It's not a bloodline. It's not racist.
And it's Orthodox.
So people can. I was about to say it's Orthodox. People convert every day. It happens.
By the way, when I come back, I'll be streaming probably after New Year's, and I'll probably be streaming The Walking Dead, High on Life, and probably Gungrave and a few more other games. So it's gonna be a fun.
When does High on Life come out? Because it's not out.
It came out yesterday.
Oh no shit!
It came out 13th.
Oh, I'm buying it tonight.
That's why I played it.
I thought it was gonna be next year. I didn't know.
It's on Game Pass for free. You can if you got a laptop or something, you got Xbox Game Pass, got to get in there. You can play it for see if you actually like it and get it. That's why I rock with Game Pass. I'm just gonna rock. And I don't even got an Xbox. I just play the Game Pass on my PCs and my laptops.
I'm a Sony fan, boy. I can't lie. Nintendo got me with the Switch too. I can't even say nothing. Them niggas.
But Tori, you got a phone. You can play it on your mobile. It's on mobile.
Yeah, but nigga, if I'm gonna play a game, I'd rather just play the PlayStation or play Switch. I don't really.
That's the worth. That's why everybody love Game Pass. Shout out to Xbox for making. That's the only good thing Xbox did.
Nigga, I'm still playing Pokemon, bro.
You probably still making. I think you get the first month for $1.99 right now. If anybody want to try it out.
That's actually a killer deal.
I think it is. I don't know if it's over, but it was probably
even not $9.99 isn't an outrageous get for just that library of downloadable games. That's not a crazy ask at all.
Yeah, you got Outriders, High on Life, Gungrave, Rory McIlroy, PGA Tour about to leave. Oh, the One Piece game leaving soon.
Which One Piece game though?
Pirate Warrior 4.
That's the good one. Bro,
yeah,
it's just something you can put any anime over the Dynasty Warriors template and it's gonna slap.
Dynasty was an amazing game. I love Dynasty Warriors. One of my favorite games.
And that's all Pirate Warriors is. It's literally just One Piece Dynasty Warriors.
You even got Joe. Dynasty
shout out
Warriors.
to
You don't
Gundam
even have to
Dynasty
think, dog. You just
Bro, Gundam Dynasty Warriors, best Dynasty, one of the best Dynasty Warriors games ever. Just being
It was
Master
stupid
Agent.
because I'm like, I'm never gonna be surrounded by that many Gundams.
No, bro.
But at the same time, I was like, this is so fun. I'm having.
Why do you think they made 3 of them, bro? Because it was a slapper.
Yeah, but the original Dynasty Warriors was pretty fun.
Oh, all Dynasty Warriors are fun. It's just mind numbing.
That's it. Just relax, have a good time. You know,
kill 1,000 people and keep it moving.
Then you can also play all the. You can play the Marvel Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy, Mass Effect, all those games on Game Pass. I ain't even getting paid to do this, so
I was just say, look at this nigga free promo from Microsoft.
Oh yeah, I can't indulge in that because I am strictly PlayStation diggly.
See, I'm a PlayStation nigga, but
Joe, you can completely play this.
Nintendo got Pokemon though, bruh. Nintendo got Pokemon, and then they may have been giving me the same game for 20 years, but I enjoy.
If your internet is over like 50 megabytes per second, you literally can play into these easily.
Well, I cheat. The only time I cheat on Sony is
never forget. It took Joe 2 years to beat goddamn Red Dead Redemption 2. Never forget, folks.
Yeah, no,
I might play Red Dead in 4K.
It took this 2017 to beat Red Dead Redemption.
Oh yeah, I'm playing Witcher. I'm playing Witcher 3 with the new add-ons.
It's so fire though. Witcher 3 is gonna be so hard to top though. CD Projekt Red, like, even though I can't lie, I'm kind of stoked for Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty. It's been almost 3 years. Cyberpunk's been out. We're finally getting DLC. It's actually story.
Yeah, like now that I have the PS5, I definitely want to play Cyberpunk because I know that they put
then you should just wait until Phantom Liberty comes out so you can just.
I didn't plan on buying that. My next game is going to be not family, but Final Fantasy Reunion, Crisis Core. That's going to be the next game.
Do you see the trailer for 16 though, Joe?
I don't like the aesthetic. I don't like the aesthetic. I don't like that Final Fantasy aesthetic.
I think it's kind of fire.
Just we gotta get out of here. We gotta continue our conversation. Y'all continue in the comments. Tell us what games you want to like.
Let's get Nice back involved. Let's get real black mages, and I'm not talking about Mr. Popo.
Who would he